Okay, so the older I get, the more I'm starting to realize that I don't understand anything in this world. For the longest time, I always believed that if you were a lesbian, that's what you are. You're just a lesbian. You like women. There's no other desire to be with a man. And in fact, if you're a stud, that's just like, hey, I'm a man in a woman's body, and that's pretty much it. So that's why growing up, or when I got older, whenever I came across stud, I always looked at those one of the guys, a homie. There's somebody that I can chill and talk to about women, sports, anything that's annoying me. Just another person that you could talk to that is so happy that doesn't have a penis. Now we come to this TikToker that came out named Forevertherebel. And I will say that she has some great music if you go to her TikTok page, Forevertherebel. I actually like a lot of her music. Let me go ahead and play the video of her saying that she's thinking about switching and going back to men.
What's up? I'm a stud. I like girls, but I think I'm finna start dating men. And let me tell you why. So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting them flowers and make sure they're good in every way, make sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff. But it seems like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play their role. I'm getting girls flowers, taking them on these crazy dates, and, them real good, at the end of the night, make sure they get home safe, getting them all of this and getting nothing in return. Like,
what's really funny is that the longest time they always say if a man takes a woman out on a date and, buy her flowers or do all this other kind of stuff, that he shouldn't expect anything in return, any of the actions that she was demonstrating earlier. And if you do get that far and she doesn't act like the way you think she should be acting, appreciative or grateful or anything else, then normally you're told you wasn't as good as you thought you were in the bedroom. Now, they say a woman knows another woman's body better than a man does, right? So with that being said, I would think that being confident, I'll just take it at that. But I just find it interesting. She's saying the exact same thing that a man would say, like, hey, I did this, I did that, I did this, and we got here, but she still doesn't seem happy and satisfied. So I'm glad it's just not one-sided, because a lot of times you hear women say, you know what, I'm done with these men, I'm just going to go to women. Or if they're 100% straight, I'm done with these black men, I want to go to white men. Or vice versa, I'm done with these white men, I want to go to black men or Asian or Hispanic, etc. So people always want to switch up to the other side, thinking it's going to be better, but truthfully, it never is. It is the person you choose in that moment. And sometimes we just choose wrong.
I don't know if girls are fake gay, but they don't even want to, F back. Like, they don't even want to back. Like, what? I be trying to ask girls, like, are you gay for real? Like, are you gay? Because you act like, you know what I'm saying? It even comes down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for...
What does that mean? What are you trying to see for yourself? You can't see anything if you don't ask anything. So I understand where she's coming from. Like, what? That's his craziness.
Everything. I'm doing all the transportation. I'm initiating everything. The least you could do is a little, or something, or bring something. Bring me some flowers. Walk to the gas station. Give me.
Now, the first time I'm dating men again, is she gonna be willing to do that for men? Like, how much of the dating aspect of a man she's gonna go to? Is she just gonna stop at the date area, or she's gonna take it all the way like she's thinking these women should do for her?
Me a bag of chips. I'm not asking for a lot, but it seems like I am, because I can't get anything out these girls, and not everything is about this. But if you're not finna do this and make sure that I'm satisfied, then you have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pull up. You're gonna have to give me something, some blunts, some alcohol or something. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you rolling up every once in a while ain't even enough no more. It's not enough. Like, I need the full experience the same way that I'm giving you. And I just feel like with a man, like, he's automatically expected to do things, put stuff in motion, pay for stuff, all of that stuff. And I know if I had a boyfriend, I would reciprocate his energy and treat him really well, because I already have that in me as a masculine presented person. And honestly, I'm not even masculine. Like, I'm kind of STEM. Like,
and before I get into the whole entire talking about her being STEM, you got to think about it. A lot of time masculinity could turn a man off. So I don't know what kind of man she plans on dating. Is it going to be like a very sensitive, weak-minded male, or is it going to be one of those dominant, quote-unquote, alpha or sigma males? So depending on the kind of male that she dates, they could clash a lot. Now, as a man, would it be nice if I don't necessarily need my woman to, buy me something, but it'd be nice if she cooked me a meal, maybe help me clean my home or something, especially if I'm doing everything else for her like she's talking about. Yeah, But the thing about that is, what I do like what she's saying is she has a very clear perspective of what men go through, because what she's talking about right now is what every single man goes through when it comes to a relationship. Sometimes we just feel very unappreciated. And a lot of times other women who get advice from other women, I tell them, get him for what he's worth. Or men hear stuff, hey, just go ahead and just take it. This is how it is. You got to build that trust and get that from her eventually with time. Clearly, it's not fast enough. And what we're being asked to wait for is sometimes ridiculous, and we just don't ever want to admit it. We got put into these roles to where we think it's okay for a man to not be appreciated. We just keep using him to the point that when women are going to that side, they're like, oh, you know what? Sometimes we could be a little much. I can understand a man's point of view. I know she didn't say that, but just by listening to her, she's seen a man's point of view for sure.
I'm kind of STEM. I like to switch it up. Like, I like to be masked most of the time, but I will put on some lashes and a cute outfit and everything like that. So that part of me ain't feeling the not getting nothing in return. It just got me like overwhelmed, and as a giver, I need me a giver, and maybe I just haven't found her yet, but it's making me think like maybe I'm on the wrong side, because at least I know with a man I'm supposed to get some type of spoiling, because right now I'm not getting nothing, and it's making me want to switch. So anybody that's out there, let me know if I'm tripping. Studs, am I out there? Y'all feeling like let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
And truthfully, I thought she just said that, sometimes you just go out and just vent, like, you know what, I'm tired of this person, I'm tired of that. I'm going to go ahead and just vent. But no, she was being serious.
What are your zodiacs? I'm a Capricorn with a Libra sun and an Aries moon. Messing with me, wife you, mommy, so she said. Come on, wife me.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, she does look pretty good right there. I'm not gonna lie, she looks pretty good. I'm just like, oh, she looks. If I was to see her right now on the planet, I would never guess she was a stud.
I would be an excellent wife to whoever. I ain't gonna lie. You dating men now? Yes, I am. Thank you. You think I'm cute? Touch the screen, baby. Come on, let's go on a date or something. Like, what you waiting on? Check the DM. I'm gonna answer everybody's DMs, but it's like a lot of y'all right now, so. And I got these nails, so I can't even text. Everybody's getting voice messages because I can't even text right now.
I mean, she went full film. That's crazy. You know what? Maybe Dursky had a point, because whenever I was watching Dursky's show, Could Have Been House, and he was all assessing over these studs, I was thinking to myself, man, you gay. I mean, I really was thinking that when it came to Dursky at first, him keep wanting to go after these studs, but maybe he saw the potential there that I didn't see.
You send me your request. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna check it out after this. You pretty, just too far. I can't do long distance. See, I can't do long distance either. I can't. I tried it. Yeah, I've done it before. It didn't end right, so I can't do it either. So it's like, how about like when you're in my city, we can. Like when I'm in your city, we can. You know what I'm saying? We can just do that. A lot go crazy.
And then before she posted, I saw that video of hers. I saw this.
What's up? I'm a stud.
Hang on. Now they just had one of her songs on there, which is actually pretty catchy. However, though, I didn't want to get copyright tracked or anything, so I didn't play it. So she looked straight up masculine like a dude in all these photos. In some of her earlier videos, but then you look at her now, the switch, I'm just like, oh. Now, granted, I'm not a fan of women with grills, but I mean, just overall, she's an attractive woman. So I'm just kind of want people's opinion. And if you haven't liked or subscribed by now, please go ahead and do so. But I'm just kind of want to get people's opinion on this subject. I mean, would you feel secure enough to be in a relationship with a stud if you're a man? And let's be real here. Because if a stud has been with nothing but women, and if I remember correctly, I think the term is gold star, right? They've never been with a man at all. They've been nothing but women, and then they try to switch to be with a man. How secure in your relationship you will be with that stud, just for the fact that they're not used to being with a man. And then if they get bored and have a problem with you, would you be okay with her potentially slipping up and going back to a woman? Being with a woman, not turning into a woman. Make sure I made that clarification. I don't know. When I was younger, maybe. As a older man now, I couldn't see it do it. I couldn't see myself being with a stud who just like, I got tired of dealing with women. I want to come back to men and just go from there. But supposedly, from what I always been told, you're born gay. That's what's always put out in the media and everything. You're born gay. That's just what you are. So you just don't have a choice in switching from being gay to straight or gay to bi just because you're frustrated with the women that's out there, the choices that you're selecting. Anyways, finally, I went ahead and went to her Twitter page, and there was I won't necessarily say it was all planned, but people when they post that, they always want to get viral eventually to make that monetization, pay out some bills, open that business. In her case, a music career, and again, she's a talented artist. I would never take that away from her. But I saw on September 3rd, I'm just trying to blow up. It's not personal. I'm not sure that was in reference to. I didn't want to dig too deep into her life like that. But then you go on a little further into her Twitter. So I'm trying to. There we go. They see, woke up finally going viral. I'll be talking my ish on TikTok from now on, which is cool. She does have an Instagram too. Her Instagram had like 46,000 followers, at least at the very moment of here. So again, Forever the Rebel. Let's see. It keeps getting better. And here we go. Thank you to everyone who's done me wrong. Now I got unlimited story times for TikTok. And truthfully, I look forward to hearing them. I would love to hear more stories from a female stud perspective about other females that are straight. Because to me, it seems like a lot of straight women date studs, or more on the straight side date studs. So I would like to hear her experiences dealing with those women to make me feel better that I'm not tripping when it comes to dealing with a lot of women. Can I build a whole brand off one viral video? Find out this episode of Hustle Plus Grind. And truthfully, I believe she can, especially she has a lot of entertaining stories when it comes with it. But anyways, that's just my opinion and thoughts. Again, like and subscribe. At the very least, this will expose her music, which is very good. It's catchy. It's kind of like a fusion of hip hop and rock, if you want me to be honest with you. So that's why I kind of like it. I do like both genres. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great day.